Well, Monday's over, and today is Tuesday. But it's a special Tuesday day because today is Mardi Gras! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I know Lent starts tomorrow, which is Ash Wednesday / Valentine's Day, but today is Mardi Gras. Or for those of you who don't know the translation, Fat Tuesday. And regardless of what size you are, and regardless of whether or not you actually follow this, I recommend that you get a big fill of food in today. And indulge a little bit. I know I'm going to later today. Because I'm actually kind of glad that before you start a long 40 plus days of fasting or whatever you're giving up, you have something indulgent or whatever. It's great. Back when I was little, I would actually give up sweets for Lent. And there was at least 2 years in a row I did this. I got the biggest gallon thing of the normal gallon size ice cream thing or whatever, or half gallon, whatever that is. And I would just go to town on that. Those are my Fat Tuesdays. So yeah. If you are giving up anything, today would be the day to, make it count. Don't really know if I'm giving up anything necessarily, but you can go ahead if you want to. So yeah. Happy Mardi Gras, and if any of you happen to be watching this in New Orleans, have a fun time with the parade. If any of you guys even are in New Orleans. And be sure to sample some of the food, too. It's not a traditional Mardi Gras without sort of a Cajun or Creole dish. But that's just from what I've been reading up. I do my research, you see. And, I know there's a special day. If you have something special for that certain someone, today would be the day to get that prepared too. I mean, it's almost as if tomorrow is a day of love or something. So yeah. Actually, I should be even happier because it's actually gonna start to get warmer now. It's gonna be 50 tomorrow and Thursday. That's gonna be awesome. Can't wait for that. Maybe the snow will melt and spring really will be on its way here. I'm excited. I mean, we're already almost halfway through February. I gotta say, making these videos has made time go by a little bit faster. Not entirely sure how I feel about that. That actually, well, speaking of time going faster, I mentioned that, my family has a cottage up at Keuka Lake, as well as my grandfather on my mother's side has a cottage up at Keuka Lake. And one of the groups I belong to is the I Love or I Heart Keuka Lake page or whatever. And this one guy mentions that, I don't remember his whole spiel, but basically what used to be a summer playground for families of all kinds is now this place where people make giant multi-million-dollar homes or whatever, and they barely ever get used and such. And I agree, and I sort of disagree with that at the same time. I agree that, yeah, more and more people are building, bigger, houses up there and such. And, yeah, I can sort of see where someone would think that maybe they're showing off their wealth or whatever. But one thing you gotta remember is, and this is where I begin to disagree, some of those houses that are being torn down and being rebuilt, they really aren't very good anymore. Honestly, some of those places do need to get torn down for safety reasons. Not to mention, My family has met some of those people that make those, that spend the money to make and or live in those, giant homes or whatever. And honestly, they're not bad people at all. In fact, they're relatively nice people. No really problem with that. But then again, I do occasional work for a company that has a hand in building some of those homes, so what would I know? So there's that. I mean, it's sort of the thing you can judge for yourself, but I see both sides of the argument. And I respect anyone who feels one way or the other, because you're more than entitled to your own opinion. In the exact same way, you're more than free to choose to watch these videos or not. I mean, yeah, you don't have to watch these videos. I'm not gonna get upset if you don't. It's nice when you do, though, even though I can't really tell who is watching the videos, because you see me, I can't see you. So, yeah, I was going to give a shout out to a friend of mine who just got engaged last night. Way to go. Very nice. Right before Valentine's Day, which is also very nice. And it was Disney related in some way, which is even better because Disney is awesome, even though they're a giant evil corporation apparently that buys everything. I still love them. I really should get into a Disney related video one day too. I should talk about Disney one day. Boy, would I have stuff to say about that. And before I go, gotta give one more shout out to an important update from our flannel wearing enthusiast. I'll put a link up in the description up top. And on that note, if you ever want to talk, if you ever want to chat, I'm always here to lend an ear, and I've always got your back. Take care.